The Green Bay Packers came out of their matchup with the New York Giants with a win, but it was far from the convincing rebound fans were hoping for. After back-to-back defeats, the team needed a strong statement. Instead, they found themselves grinding through another tense contest until late in the fourth quarter. Still, one storyline stood out more than anything else, and it had nothing to do with the final score. It had everything to do with star pass rusher Rashan Gary and his surprisingly limited role. Gary is normally one of the most relied upon defensive players on the roster. Alongside All-Pro talent Micah Parsons, he has been among the league's most productive edge rushers this season. His ability to pressure the quarterback, collapse pockets, and set a physical edge has made him a foundational part of the defense. So when fans saw him rotating off the field more often than usual in New York, the questions began immediately. He has rarely dipped below his typical workload this year, and the coaching staff has consistently leaned on him in critical moments. Yet against the Giants, he played a noticeably reduced share of defensive snaps. When head coach Matt LaFleur was asked about it midweek, he offered a layered explanation. He pointed out that Gary has never been a high-volume snap player, that the rhythm of the game affected rotation patterns, and that emerging defender Kingsley Enagbare had earned additional time on the field. It was not an indictment of Gary, but rather a reflection of how the staff wanted to manage the matchup. Even so, the decision raised eyebrows. In a game that stayed close for so long, limiting one of the team's top playmakers naturally invites speculation. The Packers know how disruptive Gary can be, and while his overall production remains strong, some advanced metrics show dips in areas like quick pressure. Those numbers do not tell the entire story, but they do add context to why the coaching staff may be experimenting with different combinations. The timing is significant because expectations around the defense have been sky-high. Parsons has delivered dominant stretches but continues to face criticism for inconsistency in coverage and run defense. Gary is on pace to surpass his career sack best, yet the defense as a whole has not always matched the standard many believed it could reach. The upcoming matchup against Minnesota carries enormous weight. With the Vikings struggling behind an inexperienced quarterback, the Packers know this is a crucial opportunity before a brutal stretch to finish the season. The focus now is simple. They need sharper defense, stronger finishes, and their top players performing at their highest level as the stakes get higher each week.